Well, this is a flashlight mount I got on Amazon a long time ago, and this is my flashlight for my AR pistol. It is handy. My thumb can hit the button on the end when I want it to, turn it off and on, but it's enormous. It's just huge. So I was in Sioux City today. I've been checking online, and this flashlight right here has gotten extremely good reviews. It's a copy of a Streamlight, and I guess it's been copied so well that they actually got sued. So my store and the area stores have been out of this thing for almost a month. And I saw last night that they had them back in stock. So I stopped there today after going to the gun show, and there were 3 of them hanging there, and I bought 2 of them. And there's one mount already in it. I don't want to call it a mount, I'll call it a spacer. And then it comes with 4 other spacers here. And I opened one up. This is what it looks like. This right here is where your spacer is. And what that is, it depends on what rail you're sticking it on. So this one's labeled P320. This is 1913, and this is 90 TWO, so that's 92, and this one is TSW 95. You see the spacer itself is all different widths and depths. These two, the 1913 and the 92, are almost the exact same width, but this one is inset deeper, so it's taller than the 1913. So when you go to put this on a rail, it's sticking well above the flats on your M-LOK rail here, and it will wobble. And you put the 1913 on there, and it's flat. It doesn't wiggle. The spacer that's in here now says GL, which probably stands for Glock. And the way you get that out is you take this screw out, and inside of that is the nut for the screw. It comes with an Allen wrench, and it comes with 3 more nuts and 2 other screws and another little tiny Allen wrench and a washer. So we're going to undo this screw, which it's already loose. I'm not going to tell you that it's not. It is. Because that's how I figured out how to get it out of there. There's no instructions really for doing this. Once you get the screw out, you just can pull that straight out of there. And then inside here is your nut. You can take that nut out or grab one of your extra ones. I wonder if they're the same thickness. It feels like they are. So I'm going to keep the new stuff new. So I'm going to extract this nut out of here, and I'm going to put it on the 1913. And then this is going to go in there like this, because this has a groove on the back to keep this thing in place inside of here so it's not flopping around like a fish. And we'll get it mounted up. I also need to show you that extra lock washer that it comes with, there's one inside of here already. Well, there should be in yours. And you're going to tighten that up because it's independent of the rail clamp. And you don't want to kill it. Remember this, that insert is plastic. You just want it fairly snug. You're going to stick that puppy on the rail. You're going to tighten down the clamp screw there. I'll get it tighter with the screwdriver later. But what I want to do is make sure, see, I didn't move it ahead. I want the paddle to be up here, about right here. This is about where I hold. And the bottom of the switch is momentary. If you do it fast twice, then it's strobe. Same with the top. That's on solid. Turn it on quick twice and it's strobe. Okay. It's on the gun. It's exactly in the right spot for me. I can pump it with my thumb, turn it on. I can pump it back this way just for a quick momentary. Let's see how it lights up. It's kind of a nice flood. There's the strobe. Yeah, I think that's going to work pretty well for what I want. You can see it's casting a shadow off to the side because of the blast can. That's all right though, as long as it's within reach. I mean, it's still lighting, geez, probably a 20-25 foot area. $50 at Harbor Freight. That's not bad. This paddle is plastic. I do know that because I can get it to flex. When it breaks, I'll just make a new one. That's not difficult at all. Be sure not to over torque this screw. They don't really give you a torque spec on it. Just tighten it down so that it doesn't wiggle anymore. Don't break it. It says it's 1,000 lumens, which probably means it's 500. I don't know, because they're all flashlights are overrated. They're never what they say. Hour and a half run time, 850 feet, and it comes with, where did I see that at? Comes with the 2 CR123A lithium batteries in it. And if I'm thinking correctly, those are the same ones in my thermal scope. So I have a whole bunch of rechargeable ones of those. And I was in Walmart the other day just dinking around. Happened to walk through the sporting goods department. I don't remember which one it was, but they had probably 100 of those batteries, rechargeable ones, on clearance for like $3 a piece. but I don't remember which one it was. But anyway, if you want a cheap light that will function, that is good enough that Streamlight decided to sue these guys, this is going to do you. I'm not an operator. I'm not out in the bush. This is in the house. It's not going to be abused. This thing will probably last me a long time. But that's a fairly decent purchase for that kind of money. Which $50 is the new $20. Yeah. There's a lot of other reviews on guys that have actually used these and beat them up and tried them for a long time. I'm just telling you that for $50, it's worth the money. Thanks for watching.